Notes for 6.2 are here. 6.2 is not quite live yet, but it will be soon. We're live on Twitch going over everything. Later today, we're expecting Sunfire to have offers. We're also expecting Silver Surfer to be farmable. And then, of course, the Gambit raids. Now, before we get into the most important thing in this entire patch is that there's level 90, which we're going to talk about at length. I do want to point out some things that are concerning to me that are not in this. There's nothing mentioned about Cosmic Crucible as far as the UI and displaying the correct power levels, having better notification when it goes live, showing what your actual score is. Oh my God, it's just buried. Once it flashes on the screen, it disappears. Also, no word on the fix that they said was going to go live in this patch for Spider-Woman's passive, where, you know, basically this line right here, which says, with this character's 3 or 4 more A-Force allies above 30% health, lower accuracy for 25% for all enemies offense down. This is happening outside of War Offense, and it's happening outside of her team. So no word on that. And then lastly, no word on save squads. No word on how we're going to get more gold and training materials for this level cap increase. Let's get into it, and we're just going to go through all the information. Take the gloves off in the battle with a limited X-Men leader in Apocalypse, Famine, Horseman, Rogue. Boy, she looks very good. By the way, Rogue looks like she's going to be amazing. First things is that she is going to use Ballistic Weave as her mini uniques. We were expecting a brand new one like there was for Morgan Le Fay. Sunfire, Astral Energy, Valkyrie, Prometheum, Mighty Thor, Uru, and her stats look very, 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 very strong. If I go on the table and I compare her, like second highest health in the game, her damage right here, she is 7th highest. And for me, one of the most notable things is that her speed is 127, which she should be legendary, right? She's not only legendary, but she's a horseman. But I'm expecting her to be very good outside of her team in multiple game modes, which is to be expected. Over the course of this release, new Famine Scourge event, no date on when. Power up your A-Force, Young Avengers, and Humans during character charge for Apocalypse, Second Horseman. New Gambit raid that should be live tonight or later today when the patch goes live. We'll have to see. New playable characters, Rogue, Sunfire. So Rogue is Scourge event. Sunfire should be for sale and offers today. Mighty Thor and Valkyrie are going to come later. Valkyrie looks like she's going to be event campaign, which seems like a good way to release a new character. Ability stat improvements for Gambit. And they also looks like they boosted slightly the stats for Phantom X, a Dazzler, and then also for Sunfire and Rogue. But how would we know that? Because we never played them. And then new costumes for Captain America, Thor, Love and Thunder, and then Nico. Now, we already have the currency to purchase Nico that was featured during those Pride campaign events, those Pride events, and there was no way of purchasing that. So a lot of people have the currency ready to go. Should be able to purchase her and get her new costume when the patch goes live. Assemble a top squad with limited time party animal trait for Valkyrie event campaign. This to me reads like it's going to be a, that's the player friendly event campaign. I like those a lot. And the party animal trait looks like it has a lot of popular raid characters on that trait. So I believe that to be pretty easy. Max commander level increased to 90. Now, boy, this is an interesting thing. It seems to me that last time to go from level 80 to 85 took, I don't know, 40 days or so, maybe a little longer than that. My recollection's not perfect on how long it took. The gold probably going to cost $2.5 million to take a character from 85 to 90. Where are we going to get the new training materials? Right? I think we've got more gold into the game. A small amount of gold has been added to the game, but where are we going to get the gold and the training materials for this? Pretty much everything on Reddit right now is talking about that part of it. No gold increase, no training mats increase, RIP right here. Level 90 madness. Not enough resources to keep current roster at max level. Let's go 5 more. So it is a situation that I'm a little bit concerned about. And, for myself personally, I'm struggling with training materials. I just don't have a lot of training materials. So I bet they'll sell offers, or we'll just have to struggle through it together, I guess. 7-day login streak. So unlock new milestones and earn rewards for using campaign energy. Automatically complete selected daily objectives and activate a new raid sim for select raids when you log in for 7 days. Keep your streak going to maintain access 7-day login streak to optimize your daily time in game. So I'm not sure if that means that we will have the 7-day login streak automatically enabled, because if, look at my account, I've logged in every day for 4 years, right? Or if it's going to take 6-7 days. Now, a lot of this 7-day login streak really doesn't change much. I mean, there's a lot of activities you're just going to have to do anyways. For example, arena, if you want to do good in the arena, you're going to have to play more than twice. So that doesn't really save anybody any time. If you want to do the RTA battle pass, well, then you still need to blitz or do RTA. I know for me, I probably will stop doing RTA and just doing blitzing. And then the raid thing, the raid sim is, that the primary place where the raid sim was going to be of highest benefit was going to be in the Greek raids, but Greek raids are disabled right now for the Gambit raids. And I'm not sure how useful that is going to be in the Doom 2.3 raids. Now, I do want to back up a second and talk about the level cap increase. Probably the only upside that I can think of its level cap increase is that PvE content like Dark Dimension 5 will be slightly easier if you upgrade those characters up to level 90. Also, Doom 2.3 raids like the tech nodes and the mutant nodes. Now, I'm not sure that people are going to have the resources or be willing necessary to upgrade their Astonishing X-Men, but if you're really struggling there and you want those nodes to be easier, having a level cap increase does help on existing player versus environment, situations like Doom raids and Dark Dimension 5. That's probably the only upside that I can think of, because otherwise it's just a drain on resources and everybody feels further behind. Gear name updates for the following. So we got those were renamed. I don't believe that's a big deal. Now, bug fixes, we're going to read these. And again, I'm really surprised there was nothing mentioned like I started at the beginning of the video, with Cosmic Crucible, Spider-Woman's passive, and Save Squads. We added a stun animation for Dr. Noom, so it's clear when he's stunned, when he has a trauma effect. All right. Incorrect icon was used for Avengers Tower Save Squad tab. Okay. Text fix. The level 5 and 7 upgrade text for Black Panther special ability Hunter Spirit was missing. 50% crit chance. Combat behavior is correct, remains unchanged. Asteroid animation behind the Living Trinoma and the Cosmic Crucible icon was not fit for judgment. Legacy 3 orb had incorrect generic pink appearance. Cosmic Crucible was not appearing as an option when searching for Cosmic Crucible credits with the find button. Inbox rewards were sometimes not being given when claimed Chatmac after collecting. Mortar's Multiply Madness costume underwent additional smoothing. Okay, that's nice. Echo Victory pose was overlapping it with the environment ground. All right, so like I said, I think there's other things that we were anticipating, not that. Now, we have some minor character updates, and it's kind of strange to me that they're boosting this Unlimited X-Men team. Now, in one of the data mines from the other day, and of course it's just a data mine, it said that unlocking Apocalypse will not only require some random characters, but also the 4 Horsemen. Now it's saying the 4 Horsemen teams. So the full Darkhold team is going to be required to unlock Apocalypse. The full Unlimited X-Men team is going to be required to unlock Apocalypse according to data mines, subject to change. Data mines are data mines. Frankly, even if they said it in a blog post, they can change their mind anyways. That's not the point. The dev team has been closely monitoring the performance of limited X-Men characters that have already been released and listening to the community feedback. In conjunction with internal testing to the full team, it's clear that the team needs a stats boost. In version 6.2, some of their base stats will be boosted to bring them better in line with their design intention. Dazzler, health and damage, Phantom X, health and damage, Gambit, armor, although I'm surprised they didn't do anything with the focus there. And then like Rogue and Sunfire, how would we know? We've never played them, but Rogue is getting a damage boost and Sunfire is getting health and damage. And then they're making a minor change to Gambit's passive, where Gambit's passive before is like, it's stated whenever this character, when this triggers right here, when Gambit drops below 50% health for the first time, do the following. So there's a secondary trigger. It says when this character or an ally rogue drops below 50% health for the first time, it looks like that also triggers. That doesn't necessarily make sense to me. You know, the way that it reads may be very different than the way that it actually works in game. So we'll have to see if in fact, when rogue drops below 50% health, whether it triggers on her. But the way it reads right here is it triggers on Gambit. that Rogue can trigger the effect, and then it applies to Gambit. But like I said, the way that it actually works compared to the way that it reads sometimes are two very different things. Like in Scopely terms, there's often the way that they intended to work, the way that the kit reads, and then the way that it actually works in game sometimes are three very different things. So we will have to test that out and get back to you as soon as possible. And then there are the reworks to the Asgardians, where the Hero Asgardian team, which we've covered in other videos, looks like that team is going to be very good on defense and war. And I'm personally pretty excited about that because it looks like Thor is going to wreck nerds and have very good damage output. All right, what do you think about this level cap increase? If it gives you stress, are you okay with it? I just hope that we get more access to gold and training materials so that this this feeling that we're just continually behind, always behind is not there. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.